What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Outer Worlds episode. Streaming live from Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, you're probably watching as part of my Outer Worlds playlist. This is my first time playing through the game. We are doing an intelligence and charisma build. And if we take a look at our character, we have just gotten our first skill to 100. And that is science. So what that allows us to do is it reduces tinkering cost by 90%. 90%. So if we go in, a lot of our main weapons here, if you go to the tinker area, a lot of our main weapons cost under 200 to tinker with. And some of them are like 10. It's ridiculous. So what I would like to do is further mod some of these weapons. Let's do our assault rifle with N-ray damage on it. Let's try to max that out. Don't know if I can. Let's do our pistol. Our other pistol. And there we go. Let's take a look at our gear. Does it show us what we're wearing? Is it these two? Yeah, it's hardly anything at all. Now, I do know we have a helmet that increases our N-ray damage. Let's take a look and see if we can find that. Plasma damage and N-ray damage goes up. Kind of want to put that on. Toy around with it. Sugar Ops helmet. Let's go ahead and equip that. Because we do have an N-ray weapon. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get to it. So last episode we sided with the Iconoclasts and we overthrew the city of Stellar Bay. And now we take a look at our journal. We have to speak with Phineas. We have to travel back to his lab and talk to him about the next steps. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we have to actually go there first. Hold on. Got sidetracked there. Let's go to Phineas's lab. Now, I do believe there is a science weapon in Phineas's lab that we're going to have to convince him to give us. That's just based off a entry.
Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Say, an entry I found in the captain's computer upstairs that Phineas has a science weapon. So let's see what we can do here. Oh wow, we can use Sam. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Let's do this guy because he helps us persuade. And then who else would be fun to bring? Probably Sam. Let's go ahead and do it. We had just unlocked Sam as a companion last episode. Alright, so this is the first time we are in Phineas's lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not stealing. Great. It is not stealing. This basically points to me that we are good to go. Let's go ahead and put our lock picking on.
Wow, nice work.
could take two. We could take both of these for funsies. Let's put on our talking clothes too. We have a special outfit just for dialogue scenes.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Alright. There he is. Oh boy. Bubbles. Damn. Now where's the science weapon he has? Pick up poster. We'll go ahead and do that. Decorate our room with it. Reminder, obscure body in the SK system. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Hibernation experimentation notes. Raising core temp another 5 Celsius over 1 hour. Dosage appears to be working. Slight diffs from process in cystipegs, not beyond expected boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no signs of sudden traumatic mass cell wall collapse. Encouraging. Reminders, still need to mop up pig. Need to get a view into the cranium, see what's going on with neurons. Oops, hand slipped, likely effects. Nothing important. May have numbness in left heel. Who even needs that? Looking at sample, evidence of hyperactive production of dopamine and norepinephrine. Curious. No evidence of entropic effects on neurons. Very excited. Now if only I can keep them from exploding. Raising core temperature another 5 Celsius. Oops, I forgot I had a probe in brain. Jostled with elbow. Subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Feeling ridiculous telling mostly frozen slab of meat you're doing fine, Mark W. Practicing bedside and manner important aids recovery. So this is the notes. Is it even right to call this effect brain damage? Seems like an enhancement to me. Who wouldn't want an on-call hyper-fast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to an eternity? To able just for a moment to perceive the world in all its infinite detail? Yes, I do believe I envy you, Mark W. Hibernation helmet.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Let's check it out. Tech skills. All right. Cool, cool. Scribbled note. Mop up melted pig. Shrink ray.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Nice. So that is our second science weapon. I thought we were going to have to convince him to give it to us. It's only level 9. It doesn't do any damage. I wonder how long it affects them. Created by Dr. Phineas Wells, this handheld device is capable of shrinking any living being it is fired at. On the bottom of the grip, Dr. Wells has personally signed the weapon and optimistically numbered it 001. Cool. This small one-handed beam weapon emits a continuous ray that shrinks its target by an amount proportional to the wielder's science skill. Shrunk targets suffer from reduced armor and reduced damage. Once the beam is off the target, they will grow back to their original size within a few seconds. Will not lock onto friendly targets. Cool. Alright, let's talk.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
What's the plan? So what's important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists.
Okay.
I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Got a moment to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Fine looking hideout you got here. My name's Felix, by the way.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
So he knows we're a talented scientist. Awesome. You're right, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course. I'll be here, as usual.
Okay. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Now, before we go too far... Oh, here's Sam. Corrosive washer. Corrosive blaster. Oh my god. Shoots out balls of corrosive energy that explode. Sprays out continuous stream of caustic cleaning fluids. Oh my god. Oh, we can't remove it. Let's give him extra base health. Range damage. %20 damage to auto mechanicals. Sure. Those things are hard to kill. Reduces the duration of harmful status effects. Let's do it. Awesome. Let's do the long range. Distance medium, that's fine. Perks. Oh, we already have that. His ability, Sam jumps in the air and slams down near his target, spewing out caustic cleaning fluids all around to get those really tough stains. Cool. Awesome. Let's look at Felix's skills. Persuade, sneak, and lockpick. Alright. So, anywho, as I was saying, before we go into the main quest, I want to clean up some of these. We should do this first. That's going to be the easiest.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Alright, let's check the old terminal on these science weapons. Logs. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No, better, Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to the point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper, said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dare to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastic weapons like this one. Weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. Alright, log entry number 2. Last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the lost hope on the Groundbreaker. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardits yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claim he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardits said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of those weapons that inspired Wells. Black market leads. Captain's note. Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray? Blast him to the depths. Let the record show I did apologize. I should have commandeered it and thanked him. What does that even mean, I asked. What's that I'm not trustworthy enough? Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants of the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Interesting. Okay, okay. Let's go back to our journal. We actually already completed this quest, but it's bugged. So we're not going to do that. Ice Palace. Let's go ahead and do this one for Sublight. Where do we need to go?
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yeah?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Did you want to talk about it?
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Thanks, Ada. Let's go and open up the ship for Sublight.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Let's go ahead and take Felix because he has some crazy melee weapons I want him to use. And then Sam. Let's try out Sam. Again. He didn't really do anything when he visited Phineas, but that was to be expected. Okay, here we go. Now, what I want to do is change Felix's behavior to melee. Close. Keep him close.
Please check battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session.
This could be awesome. This could be awesome. Here we go. Shipment Manifest. 1 case of UDL concussive mines. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Contents may have shifted in transit. Current warranty is void on any and all detonated mines. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosive provider. Your commitment. Cool. Mines. Well, I'm glad there's mechanicals in this area. Good thing I brought Sam, right?
Entering quiet mode.
Sealed. It's probably the way we're going to come out. Ah, what's this? Aha! Hunting Rifle Ultra we already have. Uh-oh. hell'd Sam go? There you are. About to say. Sealed. Sealed. Maybe these will open up after we go in the main room. That's sealed too. Whoa. Scientist in a tank. Have to go back up and check this out. Looks like they laid some of those mines that from the shipment all over the floor. Wonder who did that. Modified generator mode, normal. Updating generator to normal, disabling emergency lighting, activating faculty lights, security protocols, air recycles, flushing toilets. Maintenance logs. Status report. Critical issues 1, non-critical issues 2. Critical issues 1. A toilet in the maintenance barracks is not flushed. Replacement part ordered. Non-critical issues. Sensors indicate Alta Vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alta Vitae gas is toxic. How is that a non-critical issue and then a toilet is? Priority is set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the Alta Vitae gas tank room. So they overrided it and made it non-critical. Sensors detect that the new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. Wow.
Captain,
Wow.
I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
I think you got the wrong guy.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You're about to make an enemy of Sublight. Trust me, you don't want that.
Sublight? Ah, I hate it when you outlaws organize. The paperwork for killing you would be the death of me.
Sorry, better luck next time.
Don't apologize. This is my problem, not yours. Squad, I'm ordering a recall. There's a misspelling on orders that ought to be corrected. On the double.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Nice.
Nice going, boss. You got a real fine way with words.